What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Face2Face. I'm your host, Josh, and I'm so thankful that you guys can join us today. Today is episode 4, titled Homemade Goods. So today's topic is kind of a follow-up from the first episode where we talked about what people have been doing ever since this whole pandemic, right? We've had to seclude in our own homes for a very, very long period of time, and in that time, some of us had to work as well, but some of us had a lot more free time to be able to do various things, or to start some new hobbies, or learn some new talents, or, as some of my guests are going to show you today, create some stuff that, is something that they can turn into a business as well. I got 3 guests today, 3 awesome friends of mine. One is making some delicious food, another one's making some delicious coffee, and another one is making some, not something you can eat, but it's stuff you can, hampers, I think is what it's called, but I'll let them explain. Before we have them join us, again, I just want to thank everybody that is tuning in so far this afternoon to Face2Face. We do this every week on Wednesday afternoons, 12:30 p.m. It's just one-on-one, quick 5-minute conversations with people, everyday people. Maybe you may be in the next episode. We're just talking about random things, just about what people's doing, or some other topics that you guys may be interested in. I've got a few lined up. I want to talk to some musicians and some actors about how they're dealing with everything, but just really give this place a platform for people to share. You know, nobody's going to watch a 30-minute, 40-minute Instagram live, but they might catch 5 minutes and be able to, be aware of what some people are doing. They can do a quick follow on their Instagram. So yeah, I am not going to talk much longer. I want my friends to be able to share what they've been doing throughout this whole pandemic and beyond. And so here we go. I would like to introduce my first guest.
Hello.
Clara, how are you doing?
How are you?
Thank you so much, Clara, for joining us today. We are talking about homemade goods, and I have seen you for a while now creating some deliciousness, and I would love for you to share with our viewers, what is it? Who are you, and what are you making?
Alright, hi everyone. So pretty sure I'm pretty nervous actually, but my name is Clara, and I'm one of the founders of Boss Mommy. Our Instagram is, as you can see on the poster, at Bast.ID, and I recently graduated from university, and because of the pandemic, I actually, instead of looking for a professional job, I was more interested in entrepreneurship, and that's why me along with my siblings started this business.
Can you tell us a bit more? What is Boss Mommy? What is this business that you have started since you graduated?
So Boss Mommy is basically a home-based F&B business, and so we sell a lot of homemade goods, such as, actually right now we have 3 menu series, which are the pasta series, and then we have the Korean series and the sambal series. But you can see more, you can see all of our menus in our Instagram. But the brand itself, Boss Mommy, you might be wondering, why does it have such, I don't know, such a weird but catchy name? It's actually inspired by my mom, because she acts like a boss. Well, she is a boss, but the term Boss Mommy, kind of get it? Rings a bell? Yeah. That's basically where the brand itself is inspired. And since we are like authentic homemade food, and all of our recipes are very authentic, so I thought it would be very suitable for us to base off our brand, by our mom.
Awesome. And what kind of, you said, okay, there is Korean, you said pasta, what else? What is it that you guys offer?
Well, basically in the pasta series itself, we actually have baked lasagna and baked macaroni. And so far, well, we launched those 2 first, but we recently just launched the kimchi and also our sambal rebon. If any of you
Wait, like macaroni and kimchi? Wait, what?
Yes. Now we're selling kimchi, actually, if you haven't.
Oh, okay, okay.
So if you're a kimchi lover.
Awesome. Clara, where did you get inspired to do this? Why kimchi? Why pasta? Why macaroni? Where did this come from?
Well, basically my entire family has a hobby of cooking. And so we like to experiment in a lot of new recipes. And just so, I think a few months ago, we tried out, when we were trying out different recipes for research and development, well, we found that we could actually make some really good kimchi. So that's why we thought that it had the potential of selling, along with the other products, of course.
Wow.
Authentic family recipes.
All right. Well, who doesn't love homemade goods, right? There's always something special about food that is made by your mom or you. You're like, just family cooking is so good, right? So, guys, if you're interested in checking out some delicious goods, macaroni and kimchi, there's some kimchi. Like, come on, that's awesome. You guys can visit at @bossmami_ID. Clara, one last word for the viewers today.
Well, I do have something to encourage you all. Probably some of you have been thinking of starting a new business, or it doesn't really have to be a business or any kind of venture. My message would be to do it afraid, because whenever you're starting a new business, or just even taking something that brings you closer to your dreams, you will feel daunted and you will feel fear. But if you wait until the fear goes away, then you'll never gonna do it. So don't be afraid. Well, I just said do it afraid. do it afraid. Just take the first step, and you'll find that you'll learn a lot of things along the way. It's okay if you fail. Just try and be brave.
Wow, that's incredible. Wise words from an entrepreneur herself. Right out of university, she went and started a business, and now it's cooking, literally. So guys, check out at @bossmami_ID. Clara, thanks so much for joining. And I will be ready to try some delicious macaroni and kimchi. Actually, I'm thinking I'm going to try that kimchi. So thank you so much, Clara, for joining. I'll see you later. Okay, bye. So there you have it, guys. If you want some delicious homemade kimchi and macaroni and a bunch of other baked goods that Clara and her family are making, make sure you join or you follow at @bossmami_ID, and you guys can contact right away. They can order right there. So delicious. We're going to move on to our next guest, cooking up some good stuff. So excited. Here we go. We're going to bring him in right away.
Yo!
William!
Hey, how's it going?
Hey brother, I'm so good. Thanks so much for joining me today. Will here had something pop out of nowhere, started posting it in the WhatsApp groups, and I actually ordered one a few weeks ago. And wow, so excited. Will, introduce yourself and what are you doing right now?
Okay, hey guys, so
business. There you go.
currently, yeah, so basically my name is William. So I'm actually a teacher, and making Archie Coffee is something sort of like a side thing, but it's a passion project for me, I guess. So I am the owner and the sort of like the brewer for Archie Coffee. It's something that is home based, and we will ship to whoever that wants to try good coffee and have a really great experience with coffee. So yeah.
Wow. So it's about not just the taste but the experience. Can you tell me a bit more about Archie Coffee? Why did you start this all of a sudden, and what's so special about Archie Coffee?
Okay, so I started this coffee not out of the blue. So back in 2015, 2016, I've been having this thought of having my own cafe. So that this has been like a 5 years kind of like thing at the back of my mind. And then life just brings me to places, and now I'm a teacher teaching, but coffee has always been something that I do either in the office where I kind of like brew coffee for my colleagues, or at home. I started with a mug, a filter paper, coffee inside, and hot water. There's no Chemex, there's no V60, there's no espresso. It's just filter paper, like ground coffee beans, onto the cup, and then I pour hot water. That was the first start. And so Archie Coffee is more of something that I kind of like. I've always been frustrated with coffee in general, especially in Jakarta, because we're pretty late into the coffee culture, and I've had incredible experience drinking coffee in places here, but I've also been frustrated with the result of coffee here as well, especially with cold brew. And so I've been trying to get more information about how to make my own. And so because of that, I think I made pretty delicious coffee, and you've tried it yourself, right? And then, so I thought, hey, we're stuck anyway. It's pretty hard to go to a cafe. Let me try to give people, you know, just something to be able to get their hands on. And why cold brew? Because cold brew can stand for like 3 weeks.
Wow.
Comparing to a hot coffee. Hot coffee, once it goes cold, no matter how much you want to heat it up, it just doesn't taste the same. Cold brew is pretty consistent. You can put it in your fridge for like 2 weeks and it still tastes the same. So I kind of like just want to bring those kind of like quality for people, and that they can enjoy in whichever time of the day that they want. So yeah.
And you've got an awesome system. You are posted on tokopedia.com. You can order straight from there, and it's you order it and he'll send it to you. It's nicely packaged. It's cold brew. It's actually in a glass bottle, which is awesome, right? Because it's not just another kind of plastic kopi susu, right? It's actual great quality. So make sure you guys, if you have any questions, they can visit ArchieCoffee.id or go to Tokopedia website, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Or just drop me a DM.
Yeah. Drop at Will ST. I think that's his Instagram.
Yes.
You also told me last night you are coming out with a brand new flavor in the last 1 minute.
Yes.
Can you share with the viewers something special, something unique with your brand new flavor?
Yes. So this is actually a request by a lot of people, especially the younger the younger followers that I have. They actually wanted to have coffee susu, or like milk coffee, because that's sort of like the thing here in Jakarta. And so I made a caramel creamy coffee. It's basically milk coffee with caramel syrup. And so far, people have been loving it. And I will be launching it soon by the end of this week, because after getting a lot of feedbacks and then making labels and everything. So that's the next thing that we have in Archie Coffee, is caramel milk coffee. So if you like for example, caramel macchiato, so this is a good kind of like comparison to that. But it's just better, right? So that's the next thing for us.
Boom, of course it's better. The best coffee cold brew in town. Make sure you guys visit at ArchieCoffee.id or go to Tokopedia Archie Coffee. Will's gonna send you some delicious cold brew in a nice fancy glass bottle. Will, thanks so much for joining, bro. And I'm excited to try the caramel version, all right? Take care, bro.
All right, cool. You too, thanks.
So that was Will with Archie Coffee. So delicious. Got mine last week, actually. Very delicious. He's got a bold and mellow kind, so depending on your taste of preference, his coffee is definitely really good. Definitely check it out at Archie Coffee. We got one more guest today talking about what they've been doing, their offering and service. We're gonna bring her on right now. Here she is. Connie!
Hi! Oh wait,
Connie, thank you so much for joining today. So excited. All right,
thank you for inviting me, Josh.
Edible,
no,
but this is something you've been working on for quite some time. Can you please introduce yourself and what is it that you are working on?
Okay, so my name is Kanina. People usually call me Kani. I'm actually a graphic designer, but in between my project, I like to make a recipe out of like essential oil. So this is what I do, and this is what I created. It's called Bast. This is like my product.
Hey.
So yeah, yeah. So that's it for me. But
and Bast. So I actually looked up. Bast is the Egyptian goddess of fertility, and
that's true.
And wellness. Perfumes, right?
This is actually essential oil, like a roller, but you can wear it as a perfume, and it has crystal on it. So the crystal actually gives out energy, and for this kind of line of product, it's actually for emotional benefit. So it can like support you if you need luck at work, And if you need like to attract love,
Wow.
or this is our new product. If you need like a mental clarity, let's clear it.
That's awesome. And
So,
it's not just little bottles, but you actually package them really nicely. Do you have a sample around you of your awesome
yeah,
packaging?
of course. This is like the example of what we
Wow.
did. This is a custom. This is actually a custom for a client of ours for Lebaran. So inside we have like bath salt, and then one of the crystal elixir, and also a jade roller. And we also have. We usually don't use plastic because we're a company that support the environment.
Eco-friendly.
We actually have this one, so this is like even the basket you can reuse it, and inside we have apa nih namanya, like a pouch. You can also reuse it, and this is actually going to be sent out to a client, but since it's COVID season, we actually have a plastic on it, so whenever they receive it, they can disinfect the plastic instead of
Awesome. Well, it looks like, I know we every time we're talking, you're busy working and designing, creating your packages, and so a lot of thought goes to. I think it would make a nice gift for anybody that wants to send something to your family or just anybody in general. A lot of great things. You guys can check out at Bast.Potions, right, for more information.
Yep,
Connie,
that's true.
in the last minute, anything else you want to share with our viewers today?
Okay, so I know you guys been like having maybe like kind of bored at home. Sometimes you feel like sick, but you don't really know what it is, and you kind of need an emotional support. You can contact me, and I can suggest you which kind of elixir that you need. So it's actually totally natural. If you need like a substitute for chemical stuff, you can contact us for sure. And if you need to give out like gifts, we also can make you like a custom, like whatever you need or whatever your friends need. So yeah.
Awesome. Connie, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Instagram for some awesome essential oils and the awesome design and packaging that comes with it. Connie, we'll talk later. Thank you. That was Kanina. So guys, 3 great friends of mine. We had Clara at bossmami_ID selling macaroni and also kimchi. Very, very new. Check that out. Also, we had Will, who really was tired of local coffee, so he wanted to go make his own. He just started experimenting, and all of a sudden he came out with Archie Coffee at ArchieCoffee.id. Check him out for some delicious cold brew that will be sent straight to your home. You can check out his Instagram or at Tokopedia. And finally, Connie with her essential oils, which there was love potions and luck elixirs and all sorts of things. You guys want to talk to her about whatever it is, feel free to contact at Bast.Potions. So there it is, a lot of creative things that people have been doing since the Rona hit a few months ago, and a lot more. I'm so excited to want to share with you guys in the next coming weeks about all the incredible projects that people have been working on. If you have something you want to share, please contact me. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me on Face2Face. We do this every week, every Wednesday, 12:30 p.m. to 1. Really quick, 5 minutes with each person, with each guest, just talking about whatever the topic of the day is. Looking forward to seeing you guys again next week. This is not YouTube, so I'm not going to say like and subscribe. But since it is Instagram, you can click that follow button at Josh the Magic Man. Thank you guys so much for viewing and tuning in, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Have a great one, guys. Take care.